It's truly amazing, that spirit of Christmas.
Robert has just arrived from his therapy for his back, and we just finished our last few slices of our country farmhouse white sourdough loaf, which is this one. And I'm right now preparing my sourdough. I'm currently preparing my dough so that I can cook it tonight, and we'll have nice fresh bread for the girls to have for breakfast tomorrow. I usually mix it with a fork first, just to get the flour a little bit roughly incorporated, and then I'll knead it very, very quickly for, I don't know, 10 seconds with my hands. Taking some snacks over to the studio so that they're there this week. Polly and I are headed for a walk to the studio. So I am wearing my everyday cardigan designed by me. We have kits for this in the shop. And even though it's pretty cold outside, like it's maybe 3 degrees Celsius, so about 40 degrees, this keeps me warm. And I am a freezing person. So that's saying a lot that I can just wear this outside for like 5-10 minute walk and I'm good. Along with, of course, my shawl. This is my mystery Advent shawl from last year. Here you'll see something that looks very familiar. Dana Filius explains the Deathly Hallows. And deep in the back you have some pygmy puff.
Ruby stayed at home today, and Ruby and we were playing Legos on their bed, building stuff. But Oli, he's in here. See, there he is, in the blanket. Ooh. He loves to lay under Ruby's blanket. So, and look what I built today. Ba, 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 ba. And I'm very proud that I built that, so I have to show it to Mali. The spaceship.
Do it really fast, close, if you want.
And then it goes like...
You have to do it really fast, close.
Isn't it impressive, Mali?
I am so impressed.
I know.
You know,
Okay, landing. Time to eat some lunch. Molly made some lunch. You're already eating, huh, Polly? Come, girlies.
Elodie is at school, and we have the girls clean their room about every other day. And to Elodie, cleaning her room means something very, very, very different than it means to me. So for me, cleaning is organizing. Let me show you Elodie's idea of organizing. So I'm starting to take off the sheets on the bed, and I've started to put some of the toys and things that I have to put away on the bed. So I've started taking this apart. I'm making a little pile of washing. This is Elodie's shelf. Her advent calendar. Another shelf. I've just started this pile. These are clothes that have to be put away that are too small. She's kind of just stacked all of her toys in her windowsill. It just looks crazy. Craziness. So I think it's gotten to the point where I have to take something out of everything. I think I have to literally pull apart her entire room. Every single shelf, every single basket, every single thing. Wipe everything down and then put everything away. Time to get started.
What's up, Oli? I'm having a coffee now. Oli wants some food, it sounds like. Yep. Guten Appetit. Ruby and I, we just laid down and I read her some stories and relaxed a little bit. Right now I'm having a coffee. A quick coffee. And then I'm going to pick up Elodie. Then Elodie and I, we are going to the physical therapy today.
This is where we're at. Oli is making a mess. Emptied this entire thing. Emptied everything in here, washed it off. But there's still so much to do, you guys. So much.
So because we were very busy today and Ruby stayed home and Molly is going through a crazy cleaning of Elodie's room and I have to go over to the studio to work a little bit. We are ordering pizza tonight, which I look crazy forward to because I love that pizza, that new pizza place. We were ordering our the vegan pizza, really yummy. So yeah, I just picked up Elodie and we went to the physical therapy. And yeah, the post just rang the door and is delivering something. So yeah, I'll get ready and go over to the studio.
It's dark outside and I've just closed the shades. Oh, but I'm slowly getting somewhere. I've just made myself a coffee. I've been in here for about a little over 3 hours and this is, I have a Lebkuchen. They turned out amazing. I'm so happy that it's moving along, but I think it would be really nice to get Elodie a comfy little chair for here or something. Somewhere comfy to sit. And I think I'm gonna actually open these a little. It's nice to be able to see outside, but as I said, it's dark. It's dark outside now.
Can this be our house, but like the little sister lives, like the bigger sister our brother's? Yeah.
Finished our pizzas. They were good as always. Ruby's still enjoying them. Today was a weird day.
Crazy.
It was over so fast. And at least I felt like that. I don't know how Molly felt. But I felt that the day was over so fast. I had some physical therapy in the morning and then I hung out with Ruby a little bit and then I had to get Elodie and then we went to physical therapy, we had pizza and the day's over. It felt like 2 hours or something.
So while I was cleaning Elodie's room, we've just been pondering whether or not we want a real Christmas tree. And I found my Robert Frost poetry book on her shelf and I opened it up and I opened up directly to his poem called Christmas Trees. And I read through it and I want to share with you. It's about a man has driven into the country and he stopped at this man's house to ask him if he can buy some trees in his forest. He asked if I would sell my Christmas trees, my woods, the young fir balsams like a place where houses all are churches and have spires. I hadn't thought of them as Christmas trees. I doubt if I was tempted for a moment to sell them off their feet to go in cars and leave the slope behind the house all bare, where the sun shines now no warmer than the moon. I'd hate to have them know it if I was. Yet more I'd hate to hold my trees except as others hold theirs or refuse for them. Beyond the time of profitable growth, the trial by market, everything must come to. And it goes on, and I just love the lines that say, my woods, the young fir balsams like a place. I hadn't thought of them as Christmas trees because he just puts it so perfectly in. So I'm really happy. So we will be getting a fake tree this year. It will be the first year that we have a fake Christmas tree. But I think we'll get a pre-lit one. And it will be interesting, but that poem just came to me. So that was so strange when I opened it, and that's the poem that I read. Anyway, I am so happy I finished cleaning Elodie's room. I don't often get overwhelmed, and I was overwhelmed at that point. At about the 2-hour point, I began to feel a bit overwhelmed. And then after an hour, it started to get better, and a little over 4 hours, and it was finished. And I'm so happy that I did it because originally the girls have a little over a 2-week winter holiday here in Germany, a Christmas holiday, and it's now been extended to 4 weeks. So this Friday is their last day of school due to the coronavirus. And so I am so happy to have that clean. Tomorrow I'll work on Ruby's, which I don't think it should take as long as Elodie's, but I'm not sure. I don't think it will. So I think it will just be nice to have the whole house completely decluttered, really, really clean and gone through, so that come Friday when they come home from school in Kita, we can really just spend the time together, not worry about messes and cleaning things, and just picking up after ourselves. So I think that will be really nice. I personally have decided to not work much at all starting this Friday. I just want to spend the time with the girls. I don't want to be over at the studio working. That being said, I will be keeping up with packaging orders naturally. It is definitely time for me to sit and do a bit of knitting. Good night.
Spirit of Christmas.